Monster Munch. It's another calm, peaceful day. It seems all days are peaceful. And I went to the tourist information and there was a bunch of stuff, so you can indeed do the island hopping. But it just hits me how silent and peaceful it is in a capital city. It's crazy. Wow, what a view. They're sailing into the Viking sunset. You can see Deloitte there. I just seen during my first day. Like different triangular patterns. Then you'll see like this black sort of building at two different angles to each other. Then a slim grey building, sort of weirdly shaped, and then within it, sort of boxes and cutouts, like something's been shifted. Then this black thing next to it, sort of something underwater, like made by volcanic eruption. At the top, you just have this totally different shape with windows open at the top. This is something like Minecraft. So Narayan would like that. Then you have this amazing thing with this triangle cut out. Again, a building with this glass sort of wrapped around it, and then sort of variations of that. And then of course you have this cool white bridge sweeping across, and then the railway lines going, and central station there. So really cool city, really cool architecture. They're very progressive socially, progressive culturally. You know, like they're on the vegetarian front. People are running all the time. They're very healthy. Haven't seen really any overweight people. They're just super healthy. Everyone's quality of clothes is super high. So I don't know if the clothes they just buy is I don't know how much they get paid or anything. But and their balance seems to be very good as well. So it seems the tax that they pay into really pays off. I mean, this is just what I'm feeling walking around. That's the impression I get, and that's, I think, something we can learn from. I think that's why Norway is such a successful country. Really understanding the balance of nature and appreciating where you've come from and everything. So that's really cool. Cool to note. So there you have it. Wow, look at that. 4 gardens on top. So yeah. And that's the high-speed train. So they even have a high-speed train that goes to the airport. Fly to get is called. So yeah, look at this guy riding his bike without any hands. And then of course these scooters I was telling you about that I rode. So yeah, that's really cool. So I'll see you then. Bye bye. And they use like fruit to indicate the railway, like that's how in touch with nature they are. See? This one goes to Trondheim. Acorn line. Is that a Lamborghini taxi? Electrical taxi. So there we go, more cruise ships. And that's the Denmark flag. So I guess it's coming from Denmark. And so now is the last day of Oslo, and it's 24 degrees, wow, today. And yeah, the last day of Oslo, and I've checked out, had my breakfast and packed my sandwiches. So we're just going to go look at the fortress, and maybe if we have time go to a lake and in the nature to make good use of the weather, because I'd rather not be inside looking at a museum, though I haven't visited any inside. So yeah, it's a lovely day. I'm just going to take it easy and start leaving around just before 6 to get to the airport, and my flight is just before 9. But I've met some amazing people, Indian, Pakistani, half Portuguese, half French. This guy from Haiti who's from New York, French people, French guy who visited Mongolia telling me about his travels, and people from Hungary, and one guy briefly from Australia, a guy from Italy, So just talking a lot and having some deep conversations as well about life, psychology, finances, progressing in the world, what they're doing currently, and just broadening the mind and deepening the mind as well. Playing cards with them as well, and of course a Dutch guy. And apparently Jordan Peterson is also coming to Oslo soon. So you just learn a lot, speaking to many people between the 20s and 30s. So there you go. That was my trip so far. See you soon, and might visit the Sadarji painting as well, again, which is over there. Bye now. So that is, I believe, the Parliament building there, the brown one, with the clock. And then we have the ports here. So some of the ships take you to the islands, and another ship takes you to Bygdøy, which is the peninsula, which we were at yesterday there. And then these are the islands, about 5-6 islands that the boat goes to. Bygdøy is there, and the different fjord, or the Oslo fjord. And actually I'm standing on the Arkhouse Fortress, which used to be a fortress, I believe in the early 1100s or 1200, so maybe about just less than 1000 years ago. And then it was a military fortress, and under a king it got turned into the capital of Norway, Oslo. And then after that it's been used as a military fortress, but now it's a university and research centre and museum. So yeah, it's very nice. But it's nice here in Oslo, but I think I would like to go into the nature a bit more now. Wherever I have left of the day, just to go somewhere quiet in the nature and have some lunch. So that would be good. Very nice trip in Oslo. Look at this guy. So I'm here in Sognsvann Lake. Sognsvann Lake, which is like a lake just outside of Oslo, and it only takes 16 minutes by metro to get here. And there's another larger lake, the largest in Oslo beside this. But many people, just for some peace and quiet, but many tourists come here, and many locals just to get peace of mind in the forest, which is quite nice. It's only less than 20 minutes away from the city. So it's nice to have this kind of natural lake and natural features. The only problem is there's so many tourists, it's so loud, and there's barbecues everywhere. So I think the more peace and quiet you want to get, the farther you have to head out. But it's nice to have these massive lakes and forests right next to their city, or rather their cities next to it. So that's cool. Someone's just sleeping in their hammock. What a nice way to do so. What a peaceful place. From the opposite of the lake. All the tourists and people. Much quieter here to have lunch. So that's nice. Somebody's enjoying themselves too. Not sure what they're doing. Maybe meditating. Oh, what a nice place to do so, on a rock. And two more hammock people. So that's nice, very peaceful here. I think I might have some lunch in this area because it's quite quiet. Oh, people kayaking as well. Cool. So I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I think it's going to be 4 or about 4, so I'll probably start heading back in about half an hour, and then get my luggage from my place and then head to the central, then to the airport. So while I like being in nature and having a society that benefits all, I think it's important to have a culture and a community feeling, and able to express yourself openly, and having a mix between having a time for introversion and being extroversion and culture and community and expression. So there's definitely something we can learn from all cultures. But it's really been interesting to learn from this society as well. And of course it's just very peaceful. So with that, I'll put my sunglasses on and enjoy the last of the sun, and wish everyone bye bye.